Hi there, my name is Cupicate, and welcome back to Hollow Clan in clangen, the dev version. So last time, we officially saw our cats have their first sacrifice, and they chose Dappleson, the kitty pet that had joined as an apprentice, had easily proven themselves worthy just by being able to get food and escape a two-leg trap, but also they had an undesired trait and a somewhat undesired pelt. So, thusly, the clan decided that Dappleson was the best option. And since they decided that, I will be drawing Dappleson and releasing it as a short later today. So make sure you check that out so you can see Dappleson probably before perishing. Oh, it's so dark. And yes, this is a very dark challenge that I'm playing. As a reminder, I'm playing the Path of the Dark Forest challenge. And so our cats aren't very good as they worship and sacrifice to the Dark Forest as opposed to Star Clan. So let's go ahead and see how our cats are doing today. So we have Flaxclaw, who is still our deputy. She is feeling quite content. She is our vengeful deputy, and she's quite a beauty, but I have a feeling that she uses that beauty to get away with things. She's extremely vengeful, though. Let's go ahead and look at her relationships. So she actually has quite the platonic-like for Halfheart, Moss Shell, believe it or not, Icy Storm, which I think is really interesting, even though Icy Storm has passed. Blaze Paw, who had passed, I would imagine that she did. Flint Paw, who passed. And she likes and dislikes Palestar. She's all over the board. Then we have Palestar, our bloodthirsty leader, that even though she has an undesired pelt, she has proven herself worthy of the Dark Forest by being as bloodthirsty as she is. She is a senior at 125 moons old, but she still has 8 lives left, so we might see Palestar around for quite a while. She yearns to fight! Oh my, Palestar. So it seems like Palestar does have quite a bit of platonic-like, seemed to dislike Raven Rapid quite a bit. Didn't we lose Raven Rapid? Didn't Raven Rapid perish? Maybe they didn't. I can't remember. I'm gonna have to look back. And just as a reminder, because this is the dev version, there could be bugs. I could also be remembering incorrectly, but I'm suddenly wondering if that's a bug. But we'll see. We'll see. Then we have Halfheart, who last time was extremely upset about the name she was given. And since she was mentored by Flaxclaw, Palestar named her this out of irritation for Flaxclaw. They had been fighting quite a bit, both Flaxclaw and Palestar. So this was an attempt to get at Flaxclaw, but Flaxclaw literally doesn't care about anything but herself, but it really hurt Halfheart to have this name. She's currently talking to herself. She has an extreme dislike for Moss Shell. She had quite the platonic love for Flint Paw, who is no longer here. So I imagine that she's really sad that Flint Paw is gone. Then we have a Moss Shell herself, who is drying herbs, our medicine cat, our very strict medicine cat. And she doesn't really like or dislike anyone. That's probably a good thing. Oh no, I was wrong. Hold on. She has an extreme dislike for Halfheart. They don't like each other. That's not good. I wouldn't want a medicine cat on, I wouldn't want to be on their bad side. You know what I mean? Because they could just not take care of you. That's like being bad to your doctor. Don't do that. Just get a new doctor if you don't like them, but don't be mean to them because they could actually do bad stuff. Okay, then we have Raven Rapid. who I can't remember if they did live or die last time, but apparently they're alive. She is basking in the sun. Now, she has a half light, half dark pelt with a strange trait. I do think that that's kind of like, you know, like a 50-50. If we have perfect, middle, and undesired, she is a perfect middle right now. And she doesn't really like or dislike anyone, but that's because she hasn't been here for very long. Then we have Judas, who brought in his kits last time. He's a single dad. Had to nip snip kit on the rump because they were being naughty. Good dad. Good job. He is a strict warrior. He has a desired trait, but he has an extremely undesirable pelt. So he is kind of being looked at as possibly the next sacrifice. And at the moment, he really only likes his kits, but that makes sense. He doesn't like Palestar, though. So that's kind of interesting that he doesn't like Palestar, who is the leader. Then we've got Laurel Kit, who got in trouble for bringing thorns to the nest. Algae Kit is scared after having a nightmare. Bright Kit is feeling quite lazy. Bright Kit, things are not looking good for you. Snip Kit won't stop crying that they're hungry, but they just ate. And we're not going to look at the relationship of the kits because they have just joined. So we're going to hop right into patrols now. We don't have any apprentices, so we can kind of just stick cats wherever. So after skipping one moon, once the patrols were over, nothing really interesting happened. There's still a lot of negative activity going on. There's only one positive thing that happened, which is that Laurel Kit is telling a story to Judas. So this clan is not getting along right now, not even a little bit. And I could foresee in the future everything kind of falling apart and them turning on each other. But we're still very early in the life of this clan. So we'll see what happens. Ooh, so Judas and Palestar, I actually sent them on a patrol together because I was thinking Palestar might want to keep an eye on Judas. Well, they did find a loner who is going to join the clan and bring with them a litter of kits. I find it interesting that it was Judas that was on this patrol when that happened. So we're going to take a break from patrols just to see who this is. Faded Bite! Oh no! So Faded Bite is another single dad. He has a very light cream-colored pelt with amber eyes. A warrior, he's charismatic. I think that is an undesired trait, but I'm not 100% sure. And he brought with him Lizard Kit. What a cute kit. Bee Kit. So only Lizard Kit and Bee Kit. Very, very interesting. Lots of light-colored cats that are going on right now. But I'm sure Palestar is frothing at the mouth seeing that she's going to have a lot of options to appease the dark forest. Oh, it's so morbid. But since Faded Bite did join, they will have to go on a patrol by themselves to prove that they are worthy. So we're going to send them out. Wow, that was really interesting. So since they're on the patrol alone, their thoughts are brought to their life, I guess, and their thoughts are plagued with bad memories. I've actually never seen that before. That's a new one. But they did survive, so they will stay. Interesting. So an injured warrior from Dawn Clan asked to join in exchange for healing. Huh. Lizard Kit was playing with feathers earlier and decided to wear some of them. So now Lizard Kit's going to have some adorable feathers. Interesting about this warrior. Let's go check that out. So this is Lost Berry, who is an elder. She's sharpening her claws. She's empathetic, which is undesired, but she does have a bit of a darker pelt. It doesn't matter though, because she's an elder and elders and kits are protected. So they will not be sacrificed. However, she does have a strong connection with Star Clan, and I have a feeling that these cats aren't going to like her very much, but they know that they can't really touch her because elders and kits are not appropriate sacrifices to the Dark Forest. They want strong warriors or apprentices so that the Dark Forest will be pleased. If they send somebody weak and young or weak and old, they will be unpleased. I don't think unpleased is a word, but you know, I made it up. Lostberry will, however, have to go out on her own. Lostberry goes missing during the patrol. Lostberry is found lying injured on the ground. Uh-oh. And Lostberry has officially retired to the Elder Den, so she will no longer be patrolling with our group. Probably for the better, considering she went out and got herself injured. It looks like we've got a few more positive things going on today rather than negative, or it's about split 50-50, this poor clan. They just do not get along. We got another loner with kits. We have Igor, a female, an interesting name for a female, but I'm not going to judge. A compassionate female who is light colored. Oh no. We have an acorn kit who's literally wearing a flower. That is adorable. She is a bossy kitten, a Bengal kitten as well. So she's kind of a half-half. And if her bossy trait turns out to be something good, she could fit in quite well. And then we have a doe kit, a young male kitten who's quite impulsive. Okay, okay. Our clan is growing despite everything. But let's continue. Let's go ahead and we're going to send Igor out on patrol by themselves. And they do just fine. Whoa, okay. So it looks like Judas found a bunch of pretty feathers and decided to wear them. All of us are wearing feathers, I guess. Laurel Paw, Algae Paw, Bright Paw, Snip Paw have all started their apprenticeship, and Igor has retired to the Elder Den. So that might have been why Igor decided to join the clan, was because she was too old to take care of her own kits, and thusly she decided this was for the best. Don't know if that was a good decision for her kits though. So Bright Paw is being mentored by Flax Claw, which is very interesting. Looks like Bright Paw is being trained by one of the best to make sure they are worthy for sacrifice. So Snip Paw is actually being mentored by Half Heart, which is very good. I'm having a feeling that Half Heart might be one of the cats that try and maybe get other cats out to save them from potentially being sacrificed. Oh no. So Half Heart is caught breaking the warrior code, which I imagine the warrior code may be a little different for them. So Half Heart's going to need to be a little more careful. A kitty pet named Mojo stops Moss Shell and asks to join the clan. Mojo decides to keep their name. So now we have another new cat. Ooh, so Mojo also has a lighter colored pelt and she is thoughtful. Oh no! So that's not good. All these cats have no idea what they're walking into. Oh no. So I'm gonna implement another rule. And I know some of you may not like this, but if we get to 2 pages of cats, Palestar is going to decide that the clan is getting too big and that she doesn't want to have to work as hard to feed all of them. So she's going to change it to where they have a sacrifice every 5 moons instead of 10. It looks like Mojo actually convinced a loner to join, so let's go check them out. Carmen! Carmen! She's a nervous, light-colored Bengal. Interesting. So many light-colored cats that are gonna be in big trouble. We're gonna send Carmen out by herself to see how she does. She caught a mouse on her own, so she's gonna stay. Why are there so many loners joining? Oh no! Flash Bloom. A empathetic light-colored female. Oh no! Who brought in Pete Kit, a little troublesome male, and Dusk Kit, a daydreamer male, Sparrow Kit, another little male who's charming, and a Birch Kit, a noisy little male. All boys. She had all boys. Oh, Flash Bloom. Oh, sweet Flash Bloom. I'm so sorry. So Flash Bloom must go out on her own, and she survived. Oh no! The 2 legs notice the cats and trap them in their monsters. The cats on patrol are never seen again. Flax Claw is gone. No, she was my favorite. No! Okay, it's fine. Okay. So I have skipped 1 moon, and Hollow Clan still has no deputy. Palestar is taking her time. But Lizard Paw and Bee Paw have started their apprenticeship. But today, Palestar is going to have to decide who the deputy will be. So let's go ahead and look at Palestar's relationships. And we're going to only look at our cats that are alive right now. So Palestar doesn't like Judas, doesn't like Algae Paw, doesn't like Raven Rapid, and doesn't like Faded Bite. Does like Moshell. Seems to like some of these apprentices and kits. Really doesn't like Half Heart, but also has some respect and is at least slightly comfortable with them. So I think that Palestar is going to seriously, begrudgingly have Half Heart become the deputy. This has taken a very interesting turn. So Algae Paw ended up getting lost, but Raven Rapid found them lying injured on the ground. Poor Algae Paw. Half Heart went missing as well during a patrol and was found lying injured on the ground. Oh no, I think something is out there hurting these cats. I wonder if for some reason Dark Forest isn't happy. Maybe they know that Half Heart is possibly half-hearted in this journey to appease the Dark Forest, and they're coming after these cats. Algae Paw earned a scar protecting the kits. Good job, Algae Paw. And then Lizard Paw accidentally trespasses into another clan's territory. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We're 1 moon away from the time. Bee-Paw is injured by an enemy warrior after accidentally wandering over the border, and then Acorn Paw and Doe Paw have started their apprenticeship. We have a new warrior as well. Oh my gosh, we're at 2 pages. Grain, an elder, is looking around the camp with wonder, is a careful senior female. She's very pretty. I love her gradient coat. So now it is the 20th moon. Laurel Whisker has earned her warrior name, Algae Stripe has earned their warrior name, and Snipfur has earned their warrior name. So we're going to take a quick look at them before we decide who will be sacrificed to the Dark Forest, and I think I know who it's going to be. So here is Laurel Whisker, who has become a careful male. We have Algae Stripe, who has a sore paw from a bee sting. He is covered in scars. He is a responsible male. Now, these two have pretty dark coats, so they might be okay. And then we have Snipfur, who's sharpening their claws, a sneaky male. He might be okay too because of that sneaky trait. Now, for this moon, I do believe that once the patrols are finished, Palestar will call the group and Flash Bloom will likely be sacrificed. Ooh, a kitty pet joined? Let's take a look-see. Quincy, I love that name. A vengeful female. Now, oh, a vengeful male. Ooh. Quincy, I like your collar, but dang, look at that. Look at that scar. A vengeful male warrior. Oh, very interesting. A vengeful male. He may be very, very important in this clan. Y'all, I literally cannot tell you how uncomfortable it made me when I went to Flash Bloom and it literally says, feels a sense of dread. I couldn't have chosen that better myself. So, unfortunately, Flash Bloom is a very pale colored coat, and she is an empathetic, trait female. And so, Palestar is going to call a meeting, and together the cats are going to sacrifice Flash Bloom to the Dark Forest. And thusly, Flash Bloom joins the dead. Well, this has been a very interesting day. We have grown the clan quite a bit, and Palestar is looking over all the mouths to feed and has decided that it's time to start doing sacrifices every 5 moons. So next time, we will be starting that. Now, it is your job to tell me what cat that we've lost in this playthrough, what cat are we going to draw? So today we lost Flaxclaw, Brightpaw, and then Flashbloom was the sacrifice. I do feel as though that the sacrifices should be honored by being drawn. But I'm going to leave it up to you because Flaxclaw was also kind of a precious member of this clan, being our extremely vengeful deputy. But then we also have Brightpaw, who didn't really have a chance, but it's probably a good thing because I have a feeling that they would have also been on the list of potential sacrifices. So y'all let me know in the comments below. And while you're down there, tickle and poke that like button, join our family, subscribe to be a part of the family, and jingle that bell so you're notified of when I post clangen videos. Also, feel free to join Discord and join the clangen community and our WolfQuest community and our Minecraft community. We've got so many fun members that enjoy hanging out and chatting in there, so I invite you to be there too. I love you guys. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next week for more of Hollow Clan. Bye!